Back on Inside Tennessee, want to dig into the economic discussion that we were having just a little bit ago. And Susan, as we talked about last week, and Don, the Tennessee legislature chose to reduce the amount of benefits, this is through the governor really, that the state is getting from the federal government, saying we don't need that extra $300 a week. The governor said that to the federal government. That takes effect in July. Also, the legislature reduced the amount of unemployment you can get in a row from 26 weeks to 12 weeks, which is the smallest amount in the country. So based on that, you have a question.
Yeah, I do. Eddie, you're a small business, a successful small businessman. Are you having issues getting people hired in your business? And what are you hearing? I know we keep hearing that it's the federal money is too much coming to individuals. And so I understand why you guys passed that legislation, why the governor did. But are you seeing this problem in Knoxville, Eddie?
You know, Susan, that's a great question. The problem is real, and it's not just within the past year that the problem is being created. I have been screaming this pretty loudly for the last few years that our workforce is diminishing and it's getting smaller and smaller. We can, and a lot of people do not believe this, but people always say, well, it's about minimum wage, and I can tell you it's not about minimum wage. It's, you can start people at $15 an hour with benefits, and that's pretty much where my company is, and no one will walk through the door. And I've said it many times, if you want to raise that to $18 an hour with benefits, no one will walk through the door. It's not all the fault of unemployment either. It's a lot of people want to say, well, it's unemployment, and it certainly didn't help. But we were on this path before the pandemic, and we have to do something. It's not just service industry, it's businesses all over the state and all over the country, from what I understand. So we have to come up with a way to encourage people to be gainfully employed. And I think that's something, like I said, that we really need to do next session.
Sam, are you seeing it in your community?
Well, I agree a lot with what Eddie said in terms of workforce development. He's spot on that one. We have to get our workers trained in the right areas. But I'll also say a lot of these businesses, unlike Representative Mannis' business, they're paying a wage that my son, who's 18 years old, should be getting. They're paying high school job wages and expecting people to raise a family from that. And that's just not going to work. The math doesn't work. It makes no sense, especially if we have children. So there needs to be a mix. We definitely need to increase our workforce, their skills and skills enhancement, and hopefully there'll be some things coming down the pike in that regard.
Don, we'll give you the last question.
So, Sam, if there's one bill you want to see come through that you could propose for the next term, what would that be? And Eddie, I'll ask you the same thing after Sam answers.
I have one. It's a simple bill, and what that does, we have too many of our recently released citizens. They've served their terms, they paid their debt to society, and they still aren't able to be full citizens. We're one of the few states that hold that court cost over their head. And what that court cost is child support. The clock keeps ticking on the child support meter. They probably had a back bill, and now they're looking at additional fees. Child support is a responsibility. It's an awesome responsibility. I expect them to do that. Voting is a right. So what I propose, and what I'm going to propose again, is that we allow them to be full citizens, but we enter into a child support agreement. They don't have to have a zero balance, but they need to be making payments toward the agreed amount to get the right to vote back. People don't realize how important that is, how devalued you are when you can't go vote for a president. You're hearing all this rhetoric on both sides of the aisle, and you can't participate in the political process, and you paid your debt to society.
Eddie, how about you?
Eddie?
Yeah, I would say, continued focus on criminal justice reform, and the governor has placed a lot of focus on that. But I'll go back and say more focus, maybe legislation. I was speaking with Mayor Jacobs last week on technical training, how we really put more people, in the classroom, learning skilled trades, learning HVAC, welding, any of those things, just offering more opportunities for people to find ways to support their families. And I think that focus will certainly be one that the legislature takes up when we convene in January.
Representative Mannis, Representative McKenzie, we appreciate the conversation this Sunday morning. Thank you again for joining us.
Thank you.
We're back with our talk around right after this.